Back again, wagwan sapaseke ya konnichiwa. When I'm out in Japan, but we in Puerto Rico. You already know what it is. You know where we at. It's Wednesday. It's Hump Day. So you know what that means. It's Hump Day thoughts con cafe with Jim Bean, Jim Sosa, Jim something else next time. First things first. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Things have calmed down at work. It is more manageable. I can chill now a little bit. Still working hard, but I am working 10, 12-hour days. So salute the big one. I must have been right about his shoes or his favorite color, one of the two. Anyway, things are good here on the island. It's a little earlier than normal. I got to the cafe early so I could go home and chill, try to put this video together before work. What's new in Puerto Rico? Still got to be vaccinated to go in anywhere and sit down. The business can choose to take 50% capacity and not check vaccinations. The Casino Cafe, they just checked my vaccine card again, so they're full capacity. They're a full capacity type of establishment. But give me a second. Let me hop into this coffee right now. Y'all see the swan? It's up there. Really, things are going well here. The COVID numbers are continuing to go down. Vaccine numbers going up. We are the #1 most vaccinated place in America. Look at that. Y'all don't even know. You know why? Because we got Walgreens on every corner, and Walgreens gives the shots. And if there's not a Walgreens on the corner, it's a CVS. So we conquered it. We did it. Joe Biden, what's up with it? Hold us down. Anyway, outside of that, I have heard there's supposed to be firefighters and police officers potentially striking or doing a protest this week or next week. I'm guessing they've been overworked and they haven't got paid their overtime or something like that. It's happened before, so be safe out there if you're coming. I really don't think anybody's gonna miss the firefighters that is visiting, but you might miss the police if you're visiting because you can't be acting crazy out here. Yo, we got thugs, and it's real. Yeah. The power has been working pretty fine. I haven't had no outages since the original video. They had the protest. I haven't heard back of how that went. But yesterday the street lights were out up the block for me. So that was like a nice free-for-all go-kart mini mode. I'm a beast at video games, so I had no issues swerving through the traffic to make it to my destination. Plus, once again, this is PR. This ain't my first rodeo with the street lights going out. So that happened. It's fun. If you're visiting, that would have been a nice moment to panic and then get yourself together and realize you don't need lights to tell you how to act. You can use your senses. Anyway, I'm gonna down this coffee, then we're gonna get into the questions and thoughts. Okay, see, this is definitely a dated age question because I come from the age of all of VH1 dating shows, and those were the dopest. So what, we got like The Bachelor is not VH1, but that's the holy mecca, right? Bachelor, Flavor of Love, Ray J's, For the Love of Ray J, Rock of Love with the dude from Poison, Bret Michaels. I think that was his name. Who else did we have? We had somebody else after that. We had The Real Chance of Love. I Love New York. Ooh, yeah, we had some shows. Okay, let me cook. I'm gonna have to probably say, for me, For the Love of Ray J was better because he was a celebrity, so he actually had the good-looking girls. It made sense why those girls were there. Like, we could tell they just wanted Flavor Flav's money, and that was cool. I liked Flavor of Love season 2. I didn't see season 1 with New York. I wasn't hip yet. I was still going to bed at 10 p.m. at that time. You know, I had rules and regulations. That's how I got A's. Yeah, thank you, Mama. Thank you, Daddy. I did, however, watch all the other ones after that. Real Chance, New York. I'm gonna go with For the Love of Ray J. Second place, I'll give it to the I Love New York joint. And I don't rock with The Bachelor, man. They need to have a black dude on there. Don't put that little prissy girl. She was weak. put a black dude on there, and let's see what that bachelor look like, cause he gonna be busting them giants down on. Okay, these two, I'm trying to go exotic on that Zaza. That's what the kids say today, right? That Zaza. So we technically have a rainforest here. It's nice, but it's not like the Amazon. I would think that this question is referring to some real deal rainforest, like the jungle in the Amazon versus the safari. Safari is likely gonna be, that's Africa. I could hit like Botswana, Kenya, Rwanda, East Africa where the safari is. I can get my Serengeti, Jimothy Serengeti on. Or you can hit Brazil and Latin America. Y'all know how I feel about Latin America, hitting that rainforest. Plus, the safari might be close enough to the Nile that you can double dutch. We're gonna go with the safari / that East Africa trip, because I might get 2 for 1. 2 birds, 1 stone, 2 turtle doves, partridge, and a palm tree. This one's easy. I'm definitely gonna be deaf. I don't need to hear that much, right? These days we got subtitles. I can read that. They even put subtitles for the music. It'd be like scary music. I'm deaf, so I don't know what music nor scary music sound like, but I can imagine because I can read the word scary and define scary. Plus you get to see all the beautiful things, beautiful women, the pictures, the view, everything. You can still feel either way, right? So you can still get the wind, but I don't really need to hear what the ocean sounds like. If I can see it, I'm there, I'm good. But if I'm deaf, I don't gotta hear y'all funky mouths. It's like, nah, I like to hear from you guys. Leave comments. What advantage would you have being deaf? If you're deaf, right, you probably can imagine better. And that could be important if you're creative. You can probably create some good stuff. Plus, imagine just hearing things and never being able to see them, how you're gonna imagine what they look like. Yeah, that could be cool, but I don't need to go through the struggle if I don't have to. But then again, right, Pharrell said that he was seeing sounds. He could see the sounds. Or he could be flip it. He can only hear, so he see the sounds. Then now you're talking, but I ain't buying what you selling. Let me be deaf. I'd rather see. Alright, y'all ready for scary time? So, as a kid, I gotta tell the whole story, right? As a kid, I was way too young, and my older brother, shout out Cam, Killer Cam, Bam, Wham, Bam, Fresh 2 Deaf with the number 2. He made me watch Chucky. And the one that sticks out that I remember is the military one. So I think Chucky 3, Child's Play 3, when he go to military school, he meet the little black boy, they friends, and they be attacking. I was the little black boy. So whatever, I grew up with that fear. But the icing on the cake was that so my brother was born in Germany, and they lived in Germany for 4 years before I was born. And in Germany, they had a black version of the Chucky doll. Same outfits and everything. It was just a black boy. He didn't even have freckles. He had a little curly nappy hair. You could braid it if you needed to practice. And therefore, he was Chucky. I was the little black boy, and I didn't like it. I tried to sell that doll at many yard sales. My mom wouldn't let me. So I was tormented. I used to practice all my wrestling moves on Chucky daily. You know that pedigree from last week? Boom, last ride. I did all of that to Chucky. He never died. I just came to find out that my brother's baby's mother, my sister-in-law, she finally threw away the doll when they moved. And then I got jealous and mad because how did she get allowed to throw away the doll that tormented me instead of me when I tried so vehemently for years to get rid of him? Anyway, I ain't gonna dwell on that. I had to write a paper about this freshman year in college. What is your greatest fear? And this is what I came up with. I'm gonna say that's still my greatest gig. Second greatest is that dude from the real Candyman. That shit was scary, boy. I tell you. No. Leave y'all without no controversy. Or will this be controversial? We ain't know. I gotta go and be honest. Yes, there's unconditional love. I think it's more so from a family member than a relationship, because only your family gotta love you kind of no matter what, and they don't have to. Just in most cases, your family will end up loving you through thick and thin, because you're gonna be there all 80 years, right? Not 20, 30, 40 portions. But through like a relationship, I don't think it can really happen, just because everything is conditional, right? Everything is under a set of rules and respect that these type of actions are going to be done or not done, right? A lot of times you see people say, oh, the person never grew or never progressed, and then they want to no longer be in it. Or you always got to provide these things. If you stop providing these things, then my love goes, right? Or you start being a dope fiend. Some people are still gonna love you and stay with you, so I'm gonna leave and just say I can't be around it. So you're not being unconditional, which is fine. Just don't say it's unconditional. Just say I love you under normal circumstances. And I think that makes sense. Now, if anyone could love unconditionally, I'd say it's a man over a woman. We'll debate that on the next one. Ooh, iced them. Cliffhanger. This the cliff. You hanging. Anyway, that's all I got this week. We'll be back next week. Leave your comments. Like, share, subscribe. Leave your comments if you got more questions or specific questions. Help us do it. All right, y'all. Peace.